this is Sonja from my Happy Space. Welcome back at my channel. Today I'm going to do a Ella Roetz printables. She's got beautiful Christmas printables in her shop. So please go and check her out. Obviously I'll leave the details of the shop down below. And I was just attracted to this sort of layout. As you can see, it's got these sort of squares. I think it is 2.5 by 2.5 inches, so it's nice and square. And I was thinking it'd be fun to do a grid layout in my Bible. I love that effect of the grid layout. I don't know how many I'm going to get on this page. This black and white background pattern paper goes with the printable. I've printed mine on normal copy paper. So I think because it's so black and full of ink, it is a little bit sort of frumbly. But I just want to not have too much bulk in my Bible, so I prefer to have my pattern papers sort of on copy paper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these grids out. I'm going to back it with the black because I think it's going to pop out. And then I'm going to do a grid, do my journaling. It is in Isaiah 11 verse 1 to 10, which is nice and handy. I've got an open page here. So yeah, I'm going to put you on fast forward and then we can put this grid layout together. I'm excited to see how it's going to turn out. And yeah, hope you enjoy it. The first thing I'm going to do is just cutting this beautiful pattern paper to size. I'm just turning it around to make the marks exactly where I want, because I first thought I'm going to fill this whole page up with the pattern paper and put the squares on top of it. But then afterwards I decided I rather want to just back the squares with this pattern paper. So yeah, as I said, I'm just cutting it down. So I'm journaling in Isaiah 11 verse 1 to 10, as I told you, and I'm going to read to you while you see me playing around and fiddling and getting my sort of position for everything. I'm just quickly going to read to you. It's a beautiful prophecy of Jesus being born out of David. It says, "There shall come forth a shoot from the stump of Jesse." Now Jesse is David's dad. "And a branch from his root shall bear fruit. And the Spirit of the Lord shall rest upon him, and the Spirit of wisdom and understanding, the Spirit of counsel and might, the Spirit of knowledge and fear of the Lord. And his delight shall be in the fear of the Lord. He shall not judge by what his eyes see, or decide disputes by what his ears hear, but with righteousness he shall judge the poor." Then I'm just hopping over to verse 10. "In that day the root of Jesse shall stand as a signal of the peoples, of whom shall the nation inquire, and his resting place shall be glorious." And this is sort of a prophecy of Jesus coming back the second time. The first time when Jesus came, it is to be our Savior, for to die for us on the cross, to be a humble servant being born in the manger. Now this is a prophecy of him coming back the second time. He will be the mighty warrior, the king. He will judge the nations, and the Spirit of wisdom and understanding and counsel and might and knowledge will rest upon him. And it's so beautiful just to know. I love that verse that says the Spirit of wisdom and understanding, counsel and might and knowledge will be upon him. So to me, it's just, if we need any of those things, we can go to the Lord for our knowledge, for our understanding, for our counsel, and for his power. We don't need to go to anything else or anyone else. We can find everything from him, and that's just a beautiful reminder. As you can see, I've done my grid. I've backed some of the things behind some other pattern papers, like the writing I've done behind the green gingham paper. And I've also put a white paper with the note cards behind the spirit card there at the top hand side, just to make use of more of these little squares and just to make a layer effect and back it. So here's where I decided I'm going to cut it rather out in squares and give an edge of that black pattern paper around it. And I also thought it'd be fun just to embellish it a little bit. And I'm using some paper clips, and I've got these cute little tags. And now I want to get some of my stamps, like Christmas stamps out. I don't often get to use it, obviously just once a year. And I'm looking for these small little elements which will fit on these small little tags. I'm just showing you some of my, this is the only 3 Christmas stamp set I've got, which is probably enough. I don't need more. I mean, it's not that it's every year Christmas, or every month Christmas rather. So I'm getting my new Distress Oxide ink out. It's pine needles. I was so happy. Our local craft shop got a bunch of Distress Oxide inks in. For months and months, there was hardly any Distress Oxide inks and Distress inks. And then all of a sudden, they got loads in, and it's for extremely good price also. Way cheaper than it used to be. I don't know actually how they managed that. But I'm not complaining. And I treat myself with the pine needles. And I got sort of a nice pink also. I can't remember actually which one it is. I think a spun sugar pink I got also. So I obviously wanted to use it. So I'm just stamping some holly, and I'm stamping a little Christmas present also there. I won't say the green goes exactly 100% with my green, but I was just like I was just excited to use it, and I wanted to, yeah, I just thought it's a nice Christmas color pine needles. So now, as you can see at the top, I've got the holly there hanging from the paper clip, and here I've got a little present hanging from the paper clip. And then I thought I'm going to go in with some gold stars. I just wanted to bring some more pop and Christmassy feeling towards it. I wanted to use a doily, as you can see, but then I thought, no, it's a grit layout. Let's keep it just all square and very neat and minimalist, and don't go over the top. So as you can see, I'm putting some stars, small little golden stars there at the top. To spread it over that open space next to the candles. I love these little photos. They are so, so gorgeous. As I said, go and check out our other Christmas printables. He's got beautiful ones. I'm looking forward to use some more of them. So as you can see, I've spread some various gold stars around my page. And that sort of complete my entry for the day. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider so. I'd love to have you as part of this family. You must have a fantastic weekend, and God bless, and I'll speak to you next week. Bye-bye.